Chief Meteorologist Joel Barnes here. We're watching some non-severe thunderstorms. We're going to give you an update here before the 10 o'clock news tonight. Plus, you're definitely going to want to join us tonight at 10. We've got a lot of news and weather to get to, but we are watching a cluster of thunderstorms that are approaching West Madison County, extending down into Shelby County. Nothing looks too severe right now, but there is some gusty winds. It looks like maybe 30 to 40 mile an hour gusts, which could be approaching central and southern Madison County. We're seeing some lightning off to the west here in Jackson. We're currently at 72 degrees. It's a pretty humid night. We're still under a level 1 for severe weather, so can't rule out, again, a gusty windstorm or two, but overall, I think our severe weather threat's going to be low. That being said, if you're from Jackson southward, you're probably going to be impacted by some thunder, lightning, heavy rain, maybe some gusty winds. If you're north of Madison County, places like Gibson County, Carroll County, you'll be lucky even to hear a lightning strike or two for the remainder of the evening, it looks like. So you notice right along I-40, there's some light showers up to the north. There's a little bit more heavier rain, though, when you get over here west of Jackson. This storm just went through Brownsville, down through Fayette Corners, right along the interstate there. So there's our storm of concern tonight. Again, non-severe, but there is about 10 lightning strikes. But this is some heavy rain mixing on in. Plus, there's actually some gusty winds right along the leading edge here. Layton, just seeing those winds showing up. Denmark, Neely, you're probably going to have some gusty winds coming through. There's a look at our little wind line. It's about 12 miles away from South Jackson. It's moving about 40 miles an hour. So that means we're probably looking at about 30 minutes or so till it shows up. Probably going to be between 9:45 and 10 o'clock when this line does move in through South Jackson. So again, line of winds doesn't look severe winds, but probably 30, 40 mile an hour gusts still possible. You notice this, there really wasn't much at all about 15 minutes ago. This is the reason I'm breaking in for our live coverage online, is because this little cluster, which came out of nowhere, you notice west of Brownsville, really wasn't much winds left. And then all of a sudden we got this uptick in the winds, and it looks like probably 30 mile an hour gusts along the leading edge there, that frontal boundary. We also got heavy rain extending all the way down into Fayette County still tonight, over into Shelby County, West Memphis, right along the Mississippi River. So here's a look at the timing. Again, as these showers do move to the east tonight, we're looking at Toone, Bolivar being impacted, Henderson, Fanger. So this is all going to be happening during the news. So you're going to want to watch us tonight on ABC or CBS, however you get your WBBJ programming, or online. Remember, you can always watch our news online at our website, wbbjtv.com. You'll see a little link at the top there. Click that. That's for our live news. Anytime we're live on weather, that link's usually active. If not, we have our YouTube page. And I believe now you can get our news on Roku. If not, that's coming real soon as well. So again, join us tonight at 10. We'll be watching this line of little weak thunderstorms as it comes by. There's still plenty of rain on the way tonight as it slides on by. There could be another round coming into tomorrow up to the north. We still have that cold front, which is going to pass by. We even have a tornado warning down into Arkansas. I don't see any tornadic concerns for us tonight, but obviously we'll be watching everything closely. You see those thunderstorms racing across central Arkansas tonight. So we're getting the push from this cold front, which will bring another round of showers and thunderstorms tomorrow. Can't rule out a severe storm or two as the front passes into the evening. Then on the backside, we're going to keep some rain shower chances around. Looks like for Thursday. I'm going to head back to the computer here. We're going to do one more look, one more round here on the radar, and then we're going to leave our live radar up online here until we get going into the 10 o'clock news, just in case I do need to break in and let you know about anything strong that could be heading your way. But again, right now, I think we're going to avoid any severe weather. We still do have, though, a large area dealing with some thunderstorm activity here, which will stick around. I mean, 9:45 to 10. I think South Jackson's definitely a better chance to pick up some gusty winds than north of Jackson. You notice the general direction of these showers. They are still kind of tracking south a little bit. So it's looking like this is the area in between here. Here's where we're going to see most likely be impacted by some of these storms the next couple hours, right into this area. That includes Bolivar, you see, could be impacted, Savannah maybe, as these showers do track on through. So closer look up north again, anything north of the interstate, you're going to avoid anything thunderstormic, besides maybe, again, an isolated lightning strike. There's our little showers moving now into western Madison County near Woodland, Huntersville. So looks like that leading edge of that heavy rain is probably about 10 miles away from Jackson now. Yeah, right at 10 miles from Huntersville to Jackson. And no hail showing up, a couple isolated lightning strikes, but we still do have what appears to be some decent winds. got a couple different looks at this. That's our storm relative velocity we're using. We'll just look at storm velocity. So that still looks like some decent winds there. We can kind of run it back a couple of scans. See where it was brighter there through Brownsville. That's why I decided to come on, because if that strengthened, we could have got a severe thunderstorm. But you notice once it got east of Woodland, we lost a little bit of the colors. But I bet you're going to have 30-mile-an-hour winds coming into Meaden with this. It probably, most of it stays south of Jackson. So probably around 9:40 in Meaden, maybe 9:35, as we're 9 miles away from Jackson, 8 miles away from Meaden. Again, it's moving 30, 40 miles an hour. So, yeah, it's probably around a little left, between 9:30, 9:35. It'll show up maybe in Meaden to 9:40. So we'll keep an eye on that. Again, nothing looks too concerning, but there are definitely some winds. Got some even weaker winds moving through Williston, Moscow. So, but this is our little area of wind still tonight. You can clearly pick it out. Again, I'll circle it for you here, right here. Those are our winds. They're going in this general direction. So you notice Henderson may be impacted if it holds together. Timing in Henderson, we'll kind of put this out for you. So there's a look at the communities that could be impacted by these little gusty winds. We've got Cloverport, Denmark, Toon, Meaden, Parkburg, Deanburg, Pinson, Montezuma, Henderson, Fanger, Jacks Creek, 40 Forks. So you all probably got some semi-gusty winds, 30, 40-mile-an-hour tops on the way. So that's what we have to look forward to. And again, we've got still some heavy rain down south in general. But we'll draw one more timing map out for you while we're here, and then we're just going to pull up our radar coverage so I can get ready for the show. So there's a look at rough timing. Again, Henderson maybe 10:10 on the whole line of rain getting there. Fanger 10:20. Give you another idea. So you saw two different kind of time stamps of when that system may show up. So join us tonight at 10. We'll be tracking everything on the radar. If I got to break back in, I will. But if you just want to watch the radar, we'll keep that up for you online. See you tonight at 10.